Thanks, God.
All right, what is up, guys? It's 10:05 Fantasy Daily back here bringing you another video. Once again, I am Brandon.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Johnny. I'm the newest member here at 10 of 5 Fantasy Daily.
Yes, sir. We're gonna bring you our game picks for the week, for week 2 here.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Thursday night game.
Thursday night thriller.
It's the Browns-Bengals. I have the Bengals winning this one 28-27. I could see the Browns just doing something the Browns do and somehow losing this game.
I as well with the Bengals here. I got them by 1 point, though. I got them 24-23. I think it's going to be a close game all the way through. It's really going to come down to the wire, and I can see the Browns making a bad error on the last possession there to lose themselves the game.
I'm going to make it 3 for 3. I also have the Bengals beating the Browns tonight 31-28. I just think Burrow, first game in the spotlight Thursday night, Ohio versus Ohio. He's going to be ready to go, and he's going to get those Bengals rolling.
Yes, sir. You want to go first?
Yeah, we'll go Giants Bears here at game 2. We got a 1 o'clock game. Bears looked solid last week, so I'm going to take them here again. I got Bears 17-10. Giants didn't look too good in week 1, especially against that good Steelers defense, and the Bears have a really good defense too, so I got the Bears here.
I got the Bears as well, 21-17. Pretty much what Beach said. I like how they looked in week 1. I think they're going to continue that. Giants didn't look too great against the Steelers, but I think the Bears will pull through and win this game.
I'm going to go against the grain here, a little upset. I have Giants 31, Bears 21. Trubisky really didn't turn it on until the fourth quarter last week. I thought Daniel Jones looked pretty good against a stellar Steelers defense. He had 2 throwing touchdowns, so I can see him doing something special this week.
Yep.
Also, don't expect Saquon to have 6 rushing yards again.
Nah,
I see him having a breakout game.
I don't think that'll happen again all year.
yeah. All right, game 3 here. We're going to go Rams-Eagles, another 1 o'clock game. Eagles didn't look strong last week. Rams did look strong, but I'm going to go against that here and say I got Eagles 31-24. I think it's going to be a close game all the way through. I just think that was a fluke in week 1. I could really see Carson Wentz turning it on here and getting that offense going.
I got the Rams here over the Eagles, 23-20. I thought the Rams looked great in week 1 against the Cowboys. I thought their defense looked great, and I didn't like how the Eagles looked at all. They lost to the Redskins, so I think the Rams will hold on and win this by field goal.
I have the Rams beating the Eagles 28-17. I just think Aaron Donald and that front over there in Los Angeles, they're just going to go to town on that horrible Eagles line. So.
I agree. Redskins ripped them apart.
All right, game 4 here. We're going to go Falcons versus the Cowboys. This game could go either way, in my opinion, but just the star power on that Cowboys offense is pretty much unmatched throughout the league. So I'm going to go Cowboys here. I can't see them losing 2 in a row. But, yeah, I got them 35-27, but I still think the Falcons could easily win this game.
I took the Falcons here in this game. I have them 34-28 over the Cowboys. I thought Atlanta, their offense especially their passing offense looked really strong against Seattle. I think if they keep that up, they can win against the Cowboys.
I also have Atlanta beating Dallas 27-20. Matt Ryan looked phenomenal last week against a pretty solid Seattle secondary. And Dallas, they lost Byron Jones this offseason, so I just can't see them keeping up with that Atlanta offense.
I could see a big week from Matt Ryan here.
Yeah, absolutely. 450 and 2 touchdowns week 1. All right, game 5 here. We're going to go Panthers versus Buccaneers. I got Panthers here. I didn't like the way that Buccaneers offense looked in week 1. The defense looks solid, but I think the Panthers are going to pull this one out here 20-17, and I like the odds of that.
I got Tampa Bay here, 32-21. I think a game under Tom Brady's belt will help a lot. I think that they're going to get that offense moving strong this week, and I think if Mike Evans plays, he'll be healthier than he was coming in last week. So I think they're going to get it done here against the Panthers.
I also have Tampa Bay winning 17-14, just the last second field goal possibly. Godwin and Evans both on the injury report this week. If Brady doesn't have them, you could look out for a quick upset here.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to the next game here. We got the 49ers versus the Jets. I'm going to let you know right now with 100% certainty the 49ers are going to win this game. Why? The Jets' offense is horrific. The Jets' defense is no better. No Le'Veon. They're not going to be able to get anything going. I got 49ers 31-13.
Hey, I got 49ers 34-10 in the biggest blowout of the week. I think the 49ers know they have to win this game, obviously. They lost last week to a division opponent. They need this one. I think they're going to be mad. They're gonna kill them.
I also have 49ers picking up a win here for their first of the season, 24-6. Adam Gase is just a horrible head coach. I'm not sure how he keeps getting head coaching jobs, but that Jets offense is so bad. That defense, not any better. It's going to be another one for Jets fans this weekend.
All right, we're going to move on to Steelers versus the Broncos here. Steelers looked real strong on Monday night. Really beat up on the Giants. Defense looked real good. Offense looked back to normal. So I got Steelers easily here, 27-14. I think that Broncos defense is good, but not enough to really compete with the Steelers here.
I also have the Steelers here. I have them 28-13. As Brandon said, I think they looked great last week, especially in the second half. They really turned it on. I think they're going to get it done here against the Broncos, and they're going to give Drew Lock some problems here.
I also have the Steelers picking up their second win of the season this year, 28-17. That Broncos running defense was pretty strong last week. They kept Derrick Henry in check for the most part, so look out for a shootout in the arms, maybe possibly here between Roethlisberger and Locke, but I have the Steelers coming out on top.
All right, we're going to move on to the Jaguars versus the Titans. Jaguars supposed to be tanking this year and somehow still came out and beat the Colts last week. Titans didn't really look strong, although that Broncos defense is good. But I'm going to go with the Jaguars here. I got Jaguars 17-7. I believe in Minshew. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he just can pull stuff out of his ass all the time. So 17-7 here, Jaguars.
I got the Titans here, 24-13. I don't think the Titans look too good either against the Broncos, but I think they're gonna be fine this year. I think they're gonna make playoffs, and I think they'll get this game done here, 24-13.
I also have Tennessee winning this week, 24-10. I think last week was a fluke for the Jaguars. That Colts defense was horrible. I'm not sure what happened to them, but look out for Derrick Henry to have a big game on the ground this week.
Yeah, I had Minshew also on my hate list this week. I think that was just a fluke last week, honestly. There was open people all over the field for him. I don't know what the Colts defense was doing, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Lions versus Packers here. Aaron Rodgers looked incredible last week. Did not miss a ball. He was throwing some of the best passes he's thrown in years. Lions look solid, but are they going to be good enough to compete with the Packers here? I don't think so. I got Packers 21-10.
I got Packers 24-17. Pretty much what Brandon said. Aaron Rodgers looked awesome last week. I think they'll get the ground game going here with Aaron Jones, and I think they're just going to pretty much handle this game the whole way through and win by a touchdown.
I also have the Packers winning 34-14. That's my biggest blowout of the week. Lions had 4 cornerbacks on the injury report today, so that's not a solid start to their week, especially with a guy like Rodgers, he was on fire last week. So look out for him to have another big game.
All right, we got Bills versus Dolphins here. Another 1 o'clock game. I got the Bills 27-13. Not really a tough decision here. Dolphins, they're not a bad team anymore, but they're still no longer a good team. They're just mediocre, middle of the pack. And without Devontae Parker, he's such a big part of that offense. I just can't see him competing with the Bills.
Yeah, I also have the Bills here, 28-17. I think the Bills look good. Their defense is going to definitely cause problems for Miami's offense. It's not that great of an offense, and I think Buffalo's offense is also their pass offense looks good with Diggs. I think they're going to get it going this week against Miami.
I also have Buffalo winning mine a little closer here, 20-17. Look out, Fitzpatrick has another bad half. You can see maybe Tua make his NFL debut here in the second half, maybe give that Miami team a little life, so look out for a close one here.
All right, then we got Colts versus Vikings here. I got Vikings 28-14. Colts are coming off rough week versus the Jaguars. Vikings are coming off not one of their best weeks, but they still put up 34 points. They look solid, really started clicking in the second half, that they're just going to come out, really settle in here in week 2.
I also have the Vikings here 31-21, and for all the reasons Brandon just said, I think they look pretty good. 34 points last week. I think they're going to handle this game.
I also have Vikings coming out on top here, 28-24. It could be a little worse for the Colts. I think maybe their offense might start clicking here a little bit. Losing Marlon Mack for the season definitely isn't going to help, but I think Jonathan Taylor's going to be able to fill the void there, so I think it's going to be a 4-point game at the end.
All right, on to the next game. We're at the 4 o'clock games now. We got Washington versus the Cardinals here. Washington came out and surprised everyone in week 1, picking up that win. The Cardinals came out and surprised everyone by beating the Niners. Do I think Washington will be able to repeat that throughout the year? Not sure yet. I got to see more, but I do think it's going to be a close game. I got Cardinals 18-17.
I got Cardinals 28-17. I thought the Cardinals looked great last week against the 49ers. D-Hop absolutely tore them apart. It was crazy. I also don't know about Washington. I think they maybe could continue to be a contender like this year to maybe make playoffs, especially in their division. But I think Arizona will handle this game against Washington.
I have Arizona coming out on top here, 23-21, a close one. That Washington front seven seemed pretty scary. Chase Young, first game, sack and a half, forced fumble. That's a pretty good way to welcome yourself to the league. So if Kyler Murray can't get out of the pocket like he usually does, look out. It could be a long day for him. So
Yeah, he looked good. We're going to move on to the Ravens versus Texans here. Ravens looked good in week 1, and Texans had a tough matchup. These are real two tough back-to-back matchups with the Chiefs and the Ravens. I think there's a chance the Texans could win this game, but I have to go Ravens here. They're just such a solid team all around. Got them winning by 30-27. I think will be close still.
I also have Baltimore winning this game. I think it's going to be close, 34-30. Baltimore looked great last week, and I thought the Texans looked pretty good too. I mean, they played the Chiefs. I can see the Chiefs honestly going undefeated this year. So I think it's going to be close, but I think Baltimore will end up getting it done here, winning by 4.
I also have the Ravens picking up their second win of the season. Mine's a little more widespread, 34-17. I just think that Ravens offense is too good for what the Texans have on their offense. I just don't think they're going to be able to keep up with them scoring-wise. So.
On to our final 4 o'clock game here. We got the Chiefs versus the Chargers. Chiefs looked real good in week 1. Offense looked real good as always. Defense looked pretty good as always. So I got Chiefs here, 31-10. I think they're really going to take this game away, and the Chargers just aren't going to be in it for long.
I got the Chiefs here, 36-16. Yeah, I think it's not going to be too close. I don't think the Chargers will stick around too long in it. The Chiefs' run game looked awesome last week against Houston. I think that'll continue. And yeah, I think they'll get it done against the Chargers. Chargers' offense doesn't look too good. Tyrod Taylor wasn't looking too great, but we'll see. But I think the Chiefs will get this done for sure.
I also have the Chiefs winning here, 38-21. I just think they're going to roll all game. Tyrod Taylor is not the quarterback of the future for that team, so I just don't see them hanging around with that Chiefs offense. I mean, Tyreek Hill barely had an impact last week, and that's arguably your best receiver, so look out for him to have a big game this week.
Maybe Herbert gets a chance this week too.
Possibly.
So, all right, moving on to the Sunday night game. We got the Seahawks versus the Patriots. Patriots won their first game in week 1 versus the Dolphins, so what can we really say? They're just another mediocre team. Seahawks looked real good in week 1. The offense looked good. Tyler Lockett didn't even have that big of an impact. The offense still was clicking on all his cylinders. I don't think the Patriots are going to be able to really keep up like they did all these previous years with Brady, so I got Seahawks 27-6 here.
I got Seahawks 27, Patriots 20 here. I think the Seahawks will win the game, but I think the Patriots offense is pretty good this year. I think they're going to be all right this year. I think Cam looked good. Having that quarterback that can rush for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns in a game, I mean, that's a game changer. So we'll see what happens. I think the Seahawks will win. They looked great last week against Atlanta, but I think it'll be close.
I also have Seahawks winning here 21-17. I think if there was fans in that stadium, a Sunday night home opener, in Seattle, I think it would be a complete blowout. But I think Cam Newton played pretty good last week for his first game, and with Bill Belichick as his coach, I wasn't expecting him to have so much running attack, but I think it could be a close one here. So.
All right, moving on to our final game. We got the Monday night game between the Saints and the Raiders. I'm probably going to go against the pack here, but I got the Raiders here, 35-24. Offense looked real good in week 1. If Derek Carr can get it going here, they're just going to look even better. Josh Jacobs looked incredible. They got the receiving talent. I think they can go out here and put on a show and beat the Saints 35-24.
I got the Saints here, 30-24. I think the Saints will be. I don't think the Raiders are that great of a team, but I think it'll be close. I think they'll hang with the Saints the whole game. I think they definitely could win this game, but I think the Saints should have the offensive power, and I think their defense is pretty strong too. So I think it will give Derek Carr some problems. We'll see what happens, but I think the Saints will win.
I also have the Raiders winning this week, 24-21. Possibly no Michael Thomas for the Saints offense this week. I think it could be look out for the upset here. I just don't see the Saints didn't play fantastic last week. I thought Tampa Bay played pretty subpar, but look out for the Raiders this week.
All right, well, that's all of our picks there. There you have them. I think we're going to do this about once every week, and then we'll keep you updated on how we rank with these, like our records.
Yeah, we'll keep our record, and we'll see who wins at the end of the year.
Yeah. Look forward to that. Gonna have more videos coming to you guys, so if you're enjoying the content, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Just made an Instagram page, 10:05 Fantasy Daily, same as the YouTube, so be sure to check that out.
And we post some pretty good content on there as well.
Yep.
Some pretty good advice, so check that out.
Be ready for Nolan or Johnny to be in a few videos here, so hope you guys are excited. Thanks for watching. Peace out.